YouTube, time to tap in this week's chat today. We got a two-part special. First, a lot of you guys know from stream that I have been waiting about 3 months for my PS5 Battlebeaver controller to get in. It got in this last week, and I've been using it. And we're going to go through kind of the pros and cons of the PS5 Battlebeaver versus maybe a Scuff or an Xbox Elite. I get a lot of questions about what is the best controller, what do you recommend, that type of stuff. I've had a good amount of experience with different controllers, so we're going to talk about controllers, and then we have a 50-piece banger for Rebirth Island between me, Ilgoy, and my boy Kinesis. I am dropping 19, Ilgoy drops 29. It was an amazing game. Short clip for after the review, so stay tuned for the gameplay at the end. Right now, we're going to start with some controller reviews. So before we get into the gameplay, I just want to talk about the two controllers that I do have now and do a quick review on them. Just kind of help people understand competitive controllers more if you are interested in them or don't know they exist, because for a while I didn't know they existed. So right now I do have an Xbox Elite Series 2. It is the second generation of their competitive controllers, and I have a Battlebeaver PS5 controller as well. Battlebeaver is just like Scuff, but they are a smaller company but still do the competitive controllers. If you're curious about competitive controllers, they're basically going to be controllers that have buttons or paddles on the back of the controller, so you don't have to take your thumb off of the right stick to press any of the buttons on the right. So then if you're in a gunfight, you're able to aim, jump, and still do all that kind of stuff without taking your thumbs off of the sticks, which is crucial for anybody trying to be overly good at any game, better than average. So first, we're gonna go with my Xbox Elite Series 2. This is the second generation. There is a lot of customization options with this controller. I do think it's worth it. If you are going to buy an Xbox Elite Series 2, listen up. Please buy the warranty. I'm on my 5th Xbox Elite Series 2, so I do have 2 of them. The first one I did not buy warranty after it, but the second one I did. And basically, if there's any issues with the controller, you put in a notice, you ship it out, and it's back in your hands in about 7 days. So the plus side of having Xbox as your controller and Microsoft is that the turnaround for any controller is extremely fast, which is the exact opposite with Battlebeaver. So this is going to be my Xbox Elite Series 2. There's a lot of customization, so you can take any of these off, and within that that analog right there, you'll see a little cross, and you can actually adjust the stick tension inside of those analogs on both of them. And what stick tension does is just more resistance, right? And you might be wondering, what does resistance do? What does stick tension do? And why does that help? If you think about it, if you're specifically for Warzone or really any game that requires precision, you're usually deflecting your stick the entire way. So what you're going to be doing is, if you're going to be aiming, you're pretty much always going to be around the border of your analog stick and hitting the edges, which is not a bad thing always. But if there's more resistance, you have more room before you fully deflect your stick. So with the Xbox Elites, they do have stick tension that you can customize. There's 3 different levels. I have my right stick, which is the most important stick to put your stick tension on, all the way down, so that does help. On top of that, you can, like I said, there's different heights that you can put your analogs at, as well as hair triggers. Hair triggers are going to be helping you register your shots milliseconds faster, when milliseconds matter, are the only thing that matters really when it comes down to winning gunfights and making sure that you get your shot off first and it registers first before the game. So normally you're going to see a analog go down all the way like this. As you can see, that is no hair trigger. That goes down all the way, just a regular press. If I turn the hair triggers on all the way, turn this way, that is a full press right there. And that's registering. So this might be obvious to a lot of you, but I do get a lot of DMs about competitive controllers and if they're worth it, because they are pretty expensive. I want to say the Elite Series 2s right now, I think, are $220. So it's definitely a price tag, but I will say they are definitely worth it. This one, it has a little bit of weight to it. It does have grips on the handles themselves, which is very nice. I do enjoy this controller a lot. But I was curious about a different one. If I was not going to get a Scuff, I do not own a Scuff. Like I said, I was going to try this other company called Battlebeaver. I have talked to streamers about them. There's other pros that use Battlebeavers like Mutex and but some other guys that I was curious about, and their first wave of DualSense 5 PS5 controllers went out where you can do more than 2 buttons, and I had to pull a trigger on it because I used 3 buttons. So I will say the opposite effect of Battlebeaver from Xbox is that I had originally ordered one in December. That was an Xbox controller. I got it in March, and that's what they said with COVID, because they were really restricted on X, Y, and Z, that it was gonna be fine with me. I got it in March. It had an insane stick tension, and because of the stick tension, it had a lot of controller drift on day 1. So I had to send that back in, and instead of trying to get it fixed and sent back out to me, I decided to wait on that. I got my refund for it, and I wanted to get the PS5 controller instead because I heard a lot of great things about PS5 controllers. So I do have my Control Freak on top of my right stick, and I have the most stick tension that they offer, which is apparently patented. So I have probably double the amount of stick tension on my right stick on this controller versus my Elite Series 2. On top of that, instead of paddles on the back, they do have buttons. You can see a little bit different. Paddle has obviously more surface area, but you're reaching to the middle of the controller where fingers probably overlap, but versus this is perfectly where my fingers rest. So I will say that I do like the buttons a little bit more, but you just gotta make sure you put them in the right spot, because right now the bottom button that I have under it is a little bit too close for my fingers for the top one. So I'm emailing with them right now, seeing if there's a 12-week turnaround sale just to move a button. If there is, I'll probably just swallow it, but if not, I might try to get it fixed. On top of that, I did show you guys the hair triggers on the Elite Series 2, and this one is literally just a click that they do on Battlebeaver, which is really nice. If you can hear that, it is just a click like a mouse, which is definitely a pro, so it's even taking less time to register the shot. So I will say I do like the PS5 controller a lot. I do miss the grip on the Xbox Elite Series 2, but you can definitely buy grips for your controllers. I just wanted to go over these 2 controllers because I do get asked a lot about competitive controllers and what I recommend and that kind of stuff, but I've never owned a Scuff because that is usually the main one that people throw out. So I want to give 2 other options. I've heard great and bad things about Scuff, so do with the information what you will. Elite Series 2 and the DualSense Battlebeaver, 2 controllers I own right now, and right now we're gonna get into the 50 kill Rebirth game with me and Ilgoy. I dropped 19, Ilgoy drops 29. It's an insane game, full team of riot shields, the whole 9. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you on this journey. Don't forget, sub, like, follow, the whole 9. Comment, tell me what controller you use in the comments. I appreciate you. I love you. Catch you live on stream. Through. We got a little bit of a sweat squad going. I'll put on the bullfrog, I'll go ahead.
Long range?
No, no.
Battle Royale. Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
Yeah,
Hostile dropping into the area. Target correct. Get to work. Listen to you. I'm under attack.
I was stuck in him. I was stuck in his body because it's a riddle.
Didn't make it in time.
Sitting on the door like a little.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
One more on your right, Yeah, close. Landed in as well.
Be advised, UAV is
No.
Inside here?
Left.
Okay, I can break my PR.
What do you have right now?
17.
Oh my god.
What? You have 17? What the fuck?
On the buy?
Full team in front of us.
Check your map.
Still two right underneath me.
Found
Nice
one.
shot, beams.
One of your, there's one close to you. One close to you.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh, underneath the tunnel.
All that's left. Get it done.
Might be safe here.
Run out of ammo.
Knock 2 here?
Water
I'm
tower.
gonna try to precision
Yeah,
him.
water tower knock.
I need targets. Send recon.
Oh shit.
Friend is flying in.
X-ray spotted.
Downed him.
He's still above us. This guy's camped the whole game, so he's not.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Knocked again.
I have a full team with riot shields in front of me.
My
Ten remain. Keep it up.
He's low, heading towards you.
UAV overhead.
That broke him.
These
Another
kids
one
are
on me.
fucking terrible.
Knock 1.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
X-ray spotted.
Imagine having a full team of riot shields.
It might be a roof. Nice heartbeat sensor, kiddo. On roof, on roof, on roof.
Losing ground.
Ready for fire. Bring it down.
This is loader 2-0. Good copy. Cluster strike away.
Excess of your roof tab. Knock 1 on the roof. 2v4. They're gonna be in the opposite building, I think.
They just got res somewhere.
Yeah. Knock.
Oh my god.
Right under me, right under me. In here, in here,
ballsy.
in here, in here, in here. I got you.
One more, one more. Right.
Oh, I got 29.
I got 19. What the
I would've got
fuck?
more. Damage
I got
check.
3.
Holy shit.
And I cracked so many.
Oh my god, you got 29. How did we just get almost 50 kills? Well, we got 50 team kills. That's insane. What?
Insane. I told you.
How did we just get 50 team
Can't even
kills,
keep
bro?
up with you guys. These call outs. You call them out and they're dead.
Young Metro.
Ass, y'all are so fucking ass, bro. Suck my fucking dick.
Yeah, it's something
Yeah, but
Hey,
don't report me, please.
Nah, nice,
yeah,
nice
we're not
job
gonna
using
play you.
aimbot. You're
No,
about to
we're
get
not
hit with the
gonna-
band
we're not
name.
gonna
Same
play
with
you.
Bro,
Yeah,
then
do it.
that's
Yeah,
only
go
how-
ahead. Go
I
ahead.
can't
Go
win
ahead.
without
No,
it,
shut
man.
up. You're on PC. Be quiet.
I
PC
can't
doesn't
win
mean
without
shit,
it.
you
Go
fucking
back to your
dumbass.
PC servers,
Have fun
idiot.
on fucking console, loser.
Ayo,